Go. We are the 22 long rifle shooters, and this is a review of my 22 long rifle. It's a Smith & Wesson UMP 1522. As you can see, there's no bullets chambered. Mag well is empty. Starting from the top, if I got the MOE version, which I should have, it would have a flash suppressor. This one doesn't, it's just plain. It's fine. Down here I have a cheap laser. Oops, fine. You can see it pretty bright in the day. I have a cheap vertical grip, nice and sturdy. I have some roll covers. Troy Industries. Over here I have Magpul MOE grip. I like it. And here I actually have some bullets stored in there. Store whatever you want, batteries, whatever you like. I have a holographic. It's a knockoff EOTech. Let's see, let's turn it on. See if you can see it. Alright, and it goes from red to green, green to red. Same reticle. You can turn up and down the brightness. It has a functioning bolt catch, unlike the Colt version. Colt doesn't. Mag release. Fire selector. Looks kind of greasy because we just recently cleaned them. And I have my Magpul MOE stock 6 position. Before I had these iron sights, which worked really good, and I had this stock and some other grip. I think it looks a lot better like this, in my opinion. Let's see. I have 4 20 round, 25 round magazines. They cost about 25 bucks a piece. Work pretty good. So we came back from the gun range a couple hours ago, or it was longer than a couple hours ago. Put about 200 rounds through it, no jams at all. Came back, cleaned it a lot. Took about an hour cleaning it. Let's see. Very easy to clean. All you gotta do is pull the pin out. Comes apart. Bolt. Pops in. The pin doesn't come all the way out. It's attached. This one also comes out. What else? What else to talk about? That's pretty much it. Next, my friend Ian is going to do his gun review of his gsg5.
Hi, we are 22lrshooters, and this is my really short review of my gsg5 that I just got. Okay, to top up, this is just a mock suppressor because that looks like crap, and if it didn't, it would look like crap. The front, I know I'm going out of order, but the front and rear sight, they look like it, but they're not anything like regular MP5 sights. Well, the rear sight, it has like notches out of it instead of holes, So when you look through it, it's like looking. It just looks fuzzy, and then you see the yellow night sight, and it's not that great. I'm not a big fan of that. But it's got a plastic foregrip, charging handle, and it's got an H&K push pin set. That so you can take it out and just take it off like an M4 would. Well, you get the point. Let's see if I can get this real quick. Okay. I have the magazines. I have a 10 round and a 20 round magazine, and it's called a mag grip. I don't know if you can see it through the light. And it's just for quicker reloading. And the video you'll see me shooting it, I speed reloaded with the 10 round and into the 20. And the bolt locks open after the last shot. But the other night when I tried to break it down, it's a pain to break down. And I unscrewed everything, I pulled the bolt out, and a little spring popped out. And when I put the spring back in, when it locks open and I try to take the magazine out and close it, sometimes it'll stay locked open, and it happened to me a couple times while we were shooting. Bad thing. It has a 1-point sling on. It's a navy lower, which means it's made out of plastic, and so it's got a 1-point sling that I would never trust ever. And well, I think you can change it somewhere online. You can find a metal lower for it, but I don't want to try that. The ambidextrous safety fire selector switch. My bad. Ambidextrous, yeah, and it's got little bumps on the grip, kind of a pain when you're just sitting around holding it. The trigger pull is kind of long. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it's got the built-in rail, and here's the rear side. I paid about $60 for this. It's just a gsg collapsible stock. It's made out of plastic, and it has 3 positions. I mean, this one I think is just for storage, but if you're trying to make it look like you're going through close quarters battle, I guess you put it right here so that you can grab it easier, because when it's all the way collapsed, it's kind of in the way. And fully out. I mean, it's not that good quality. It kind of wiggles, made out of plastic, but it gets the job done. And it works a lot. It works really good for me. I'm thinking about getting a new rear sight and a red dot sight for it, and a new grip, because I want one with like a flashlight or something in it. So when we just got back from the range, I put my first 100 rounds or so in it. It worked perfectly fine except for one malfunction, and I think that was a mag error. It fed wrong, because when I was trying to load it later, it wasn't going in right. And then we got home, we cleaned them, put a lot of glue on it, and I did not break it down. I just put lubrication everywhere that it needed and cleaned out the barrel. But overall, it's a really good carbine. Yeah, I say carbine because it's semi-automatic. It's not really it is a submachine gun, but I don't want to get all technical. And that's about it.